This season, more than any season, I think I'm really focused on shape and size. Mainly, I was drawn to this idea of jewelry as a symbol of protection and sort of classic Indian and African jewelry that represented this idea, and then sort of mixing it with like a more modern, edgier sort of twist. In the past, it's been more about, you know, symbols and more representational stuff, you know, animals, hearts, daggers. And this season, it's about creating these really extravagant shapes that really push the boundaries of what jewelry means and how you wear it. It's very similar to the ideas that we talked about with the Shaper ad campaign, sort of reshaping your hair and it being about size and volume and shape. It's funny how they sort of relate to each other. I just feel like people have a really strong connection to jewelry, so I want to create pieces that people will wear all the time and that make them feel special and are a symbol of something important to them. I like the idea of jewelry as something more than just a fashion accessory. I think, you know, a show is fantasy. When you think I'm going to have a Fashion Week show, you really have an idea in your head, and then these girls are, you know, totally transformed by the hair and the makeup and the clothes and the jewelry into something exactly what you're imagining. It's awesome. It was really great to partner with Sebastian for my Fashion Week presentation. They've been very supportive, and usually I do a presentation with the jewelry sort of merchandised in a set, but this time I actually have models, and I'm lucky that I have great hairdresser Thomas Duncan doing the hair, and I think it's going to look beautiful.
The inspiration for today's show at Pamela Love came from Pamela's hair. Her hair's kind of very undone. It's got a very unique kind of matty texture. And just playing around with it, and all the jewelry is so beautiful and everything, that it just works to have something that's kind of extremely not conventionally beautiful hair. When I'm starting today, I'm putting the rollers in the hair. You get really big hair, really big hair, because I've used it in conjunction with the gel forte, and that's exactly what we don't want. I always like to, rather than starting with something and trying to put more into it, I start on the bigger side and I work my way down. So we've done like a kind of simpler version of the hair that she wears on a day-to-day basis. But it's still an extremely strong look, but it's just not a big kind of extravaganza of hair. It's much more of a kind of low-key, very modern hairstyle.